shadow of slavery hung over every battle and every decision. Over the course of the conflict, the tenor of the war and the reason it continued evolved and became clearer over time. But we're getting ahead.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Showtime.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Right hook is scoring. Where are the jabs? Where are the body punches? These two guys are just going after each other's chin. He threw a punch and just got countered. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Did you see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need...
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got... welcome to the WBC arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, it's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, and Terrence Bud.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
so much hype surrounding this big matchup. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. This is a high-octane battle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter. Good count. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. The counter punching. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Just see.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not a lot of defense here at all. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. And there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Pensacola's finest is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
counter shot. Back and forth they go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Just misses with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut doesn't land. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut's blocked. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now.
Every other kid on his heels. In the ring is gritty and real. Braveheart man parking on his shield. I daft man parking on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Yeah. Man wanna show over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling.
You are the sweetest thing. I live all the joy you bring. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About
It's Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so
All right,
excited.
I went
The
over the
anticipation is
I
second
want
to
you to
none.
protect
Let's get it
yourself
on.
at all.
And that's the opening bell, round one. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. The perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. Good defense there on the left uppercut. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he scores with the counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive.